Dr. Kemi for Kemi Talks Media. There is a saying that I always say in America, in Canada, and in Nigeria. That saying is called, ladies, get your paper. Do you know why I use that saying? Because a lot of women depend on men and they don't get their own paper, meaning money. You must have something you're doing for money. You must do something for money. You cannot depend on a man. Today is June 15, 2025, and it's Father's Day. And this brings me to the reason why I'm doing this video. Nigerian widows. Nigerian widows should not be empowered. They should not be empowered. There is a sick trend in Nigeria, and they use it to steal money. The first ladies, the wives of the governors, and the ministers of women's affairs, they use it as an avenue to steal. They'll say they're empowering widows. Widows do not need to be empowered. If you're a wife to somebody who's working in the military, in the Air Force, in the services, or even in the civil service, you must have your own paper. This marriage thing that all of you keep shouting about, marriage restricts you from having your own bank account. You must have a joint bank account with your husband. You must do this, you must do it. No, you must have your own paper. I am a single woman and a single mother. I've never been married. Okay, at the end of the day, it's an avenue to steal. And many women use it as an avenue to kill their husbands so they can get benefits as widows. They see that widows get more benefits than them, so they'll get rid of their husbands. It's happening in Nigeria. It was one of my last investigations in 2022. It is happening all over Nigeria, especially in the southeast and the south-south. Women unaliving their husbands so they can get widow benefits. Some women, they had nothing wrong in their marriage, but they wanted more benefits for themselves because they're living under men. The women empowering schemes is just a fraudulent thing that shouldn't be happening. Celebrities do it. Media personalities do it. Chris Nwandu, one of my favorite journalists, a good friend of mine, he empowers widows once a year. Mayul Edochie empowers widows. Many people have widow programs. Why are they widows? Their husbands died. Why don't they have their own sustainability? Start teaching them how to make money. First ladies of your states, ministers of women affairs, change Nigeria and start teaching widows how to do something before they become widow. That's why we're empowering women, not widows. If we don't empower women, when they become widows, they'll be dependent on you. But if you do empower them, and when they become widows, they're sustainable for themselves and their children. And if you have widows, teach them a trade. Teach them how to do something. All this widows empowering program looks bad to some of the women who are not getting benefits the other way around. There are women who are not getting benefits because they have 5 children, they're working hard, they're single mothers. Empower single mothers before you start empowering widows. Widows have a lot around them, family members on both sides and whatnot. Not all the time, but you understand what I'm saying? Widow empowerment programs are ways to steal in government. They do it all the time. Okay, and ways to launder money. And those widows don't need empowerment. Ladies, get your paper. You can abuse me all you like in the comments, anywhere you see my post, but this needs to stop. And finally, some of you are going to ask me how they do it in America. In America, when somebody becomes a widow, they're in the service, Air Force, Army, whatever, they get benefits for life, government benefits, health care, all the different things that the men that went to war, that died in war got. That is a standard. Just like when you die in America, what happens to your pension? It becomes death benefits for your children. If I have a pension of $10,000 a year, okay, I'm just giving an example. That's what my pension would be a month. If I'm getting $10,000 a month, I have 3 children who are Americans. If I hit pension age and I can't get my money because I died, that money would be like $320, $330 each for my children. So every month my children would get $300 and something. That's what they call their death benefits. until they die, I guess. But at the end of the day, that's how it works. America doesn't steal pensions. America doesn't steal widow benefits. But what if you're not in the service and you're just a normal widow? Your husband died. Many women empower themselves so that they can sustain help for their children. There's no some widows program, widows empowerment, okay? So don't ask me that question about America. I've told you already. Thanks for listening.